how do we connect deeper to our intuition? Because our intuition is the deepest feminine power. It is at the core of what makes us women so powerful, so connected to this greater force. And today we're going to talk about how do we connect, reconnect, reclaim this intuitive, wise, almost ancient wisdom part of ourselves. And why do we sometimes feel disconnected from our intuition? What are ways you can reconnect? What is your intuition and how do you deepen it? Because like an instrument, like a guitar that you have to tune to the right rhythm, if an instrument is out of tune, it's not going to play the way that it's supposed to. And similarly, if our intuition is out of tune, it is not going to be tuned in to the frequency. It's not going to be able to give us the information that we need to act, to have the impulse, to have that calling. And so today we are coming back to week 4 of the Untamed Woman series, where we become the most liberated, authentic version of ourselves, awaken our inner power, and show up truly how we are meant to show up without fear, without blocks, without limitations. So let's start off by really understanding what is our intuition, because we always hear this, women are naturally meant to be more connected to our intuition. And why is that? And there is a reason. If you look through the history of feminine energy, women were oracles, they were priestesses, they were guides, they were able to read a field of the invisible. And that is what I like to think of intuition. Intuition is not something that's external outside of us. It is a power that is within us. It is deeply connected to our womb. As women, we have the power to be deeper and deeper into the invisible world, into the world of the unseen, because there is a field and a world that goes much deeper than the material world that we see. And if you've ever received an inkling to go this way and go the other way, and things have played out in a way that you felt, intuition is not something that we can even describe. It is a feeling. It is a deeper knowing within you that guides you. It's almost like your internal compass system. And when you ask yourself any question, in the first 1 to 3 seconds, that is your intuition. Everything else after that is your logic, your rational mind, the good response in you. But our intuition is a primal, instinctual force within. It is the wise woman that vibrates in every one of us. And it is our job. Well, it's not our job, but the more connected we are to ourselves, the more easier we can navigate our life. We as women have disconnected from our intuition because we have gotten so caught up in the external. The more connected to nature we are, the more connected to ourselves we are, the more connected to our intuition. The more disconnected we are from nature, from the primal force that vibrates this earth, from Mother Nature, the less reverence we have for nature, the less reverence we have for ourselves and for our intuitive force that guides us. So one of the best ways to tune in to your intuition is to tune into Mother Nature. It's to give gratitude to Mother Nature. It's to have reverence. It's to tune back into yourself and leave that external environment just for a moment. We're always consuming. We're always searching for the next best advice or for some knowledge or for some wisdom elsewhere. But the deepest wisdom you have is within yourself. And the deeper we unravel our intuition, the more tuned in and exciting life becomes, because you become your own sidekick. You become your own vessel of truth. You become your own intuitive guide, your own spirit guide, and you're able to connect to things outside of this world to guide you. The truth is, there are so many energies around us that we don't see. This is just the material plane. And there are so many energetic levels around us that are unseen. It's like a video game. If you've ever watched the movie Good Guy, he puts on these glasses and he's able to see the world differently. He's able to be in this video game. So for us, the more connected to our intuition we are as women, the more we can see, the more our third eye opens, and you can start to get a heightened sense of awareness for your world. You're no longer just looking at people or looking at things. You see beyond. You see beyond the veil. You see the truth. You feel the truth, because somebody can be smiling at you. They can be looking real friendly. But your intuition is saying something is off about that person. If you've ever felt like something is off about something, listen to that. Listen to that gut instinct that is trying to move you away from the situation. That is not your mind. That is not your logic. That is your gut intuitive force. Our intuition is almost like this sense. Animals have a very deep, heightened sense of awareness. They can hear much further than humans. They can smell, and developing our own intuition is almost like developing a deeper sense of awareness. It's seeing beyond what you see physically. It's being able to commune with the spirit world. And the more intuitive you are, the more you're able to tap in and receive information from other realms. That is the beauty of really being connected to your intuition. You can understand things from a very deep level. You can connect to spirits, you can connect to spirit guides, you can connect to God at a deeper level, the universe, creator, and receive wisdom that will help you in life. You can receive prophecies for your destiny. You can understand where to go and what to avoid. And being intuitive is every woman's birthright. We are natural conduits. We are natural channels, vessels. We've just blocked our channel because we're consuming a lot. We're consuming, junk food and drugs and alcohol, and that all clouds our channel. Self-doubt, fear, all of those things block your channel. They block your intuition. Seeking self-approval, seeking validation, seeking reassurance, all these things block our intuition. So how do we become unblocked? How do we unblock our channel? Well, here are some ways that you can unblock your intuition and connect deeper to it every single day. Intuition is something we have to practice. It's a muscle we have to flex. And the more we're able to tune out of all that we see and go within and feel what we see, not see what we see, feel what is being shown to us. The number one way you can connect to your intuition is through meditation. Sitting down and picturing a blue silver light entering your crown all the way down your body, asking the question, dear intuition, dear higher self, what is it that I need to know? Sit like that every day for 40 days and see how connected you feel to your truth, your soul truth, your destiny's truth, your womb truth that we are so easily ignoring these days because we're focusing on all the wrong things. Be your own source of truth. Another way to build your intuition is to connect with nature. It's to sit in silence and just connect to Mother Nature, Mother Earth. Offer yourself to her. Sing or dance for her. When was the last time you paid respect to Mother Nature? The divine feminine, the ultimate divine feminine. If we do not respect Mother Nature, how do we want to be respected as women? And when I started to understand this and offer myself to the universe, to Mother Nature, I felt such a reverence and such a pain for where we are in today's world. So connect to your intuition by sitting in stillness outside, honoring every part of nature, every phase of weather that we receive from Mother Nature, whether that's snow or sun or water or earth, fire. Connect through natural elements. Sit and just connect and listen to what you receive. Being in your creative flow is one of the best ways to connect to your intuition. And when I say that, I mean just surrender to the creative flow. Leave your mind and connect to your body through movement, through creative drawing, through singing. Connect to your body, connect to your soul. When we can do that, we're able to open up a new subconscious layer and receive information in new ways. What I love to do is just intuitive drawing or intuitively writing a poem and seeing what wants to come through. That is you opening up a stream of new consciousness. So try that. Another way to connect is through dream work. We have the ability to receive wisdom, prophecies, to channel information in our dreams. And when you go to sleep, make sure one, you have a dream journal. Before you go to sleep, ask a question and see what comes through. See what is delivered to you right in your dream journal. The amount of symbolism we have received through our dreams and we forget because we don't write it down is crazy. Prayer is another great way to connect to your intuition, to pray, to connect to your heart, to connect to your womb, to connect to oneness with the universe. These are all ways to clear our channel. Ecstatic dance. These are all ways we can come to oneness with our truth. And the most important way to strengthen your intuition is to continue to practice. So how many times a day do you just ask yourself a question and let your gut instinct guide you? Try to do that. Should I take this turn or that turn? Practice it. Take the turn. See what happened. Was that your intuition? Remember, your first 1 to 3 seconds, that's your intuition. Everything else is the mental patterns, the blocks, all these things we're conditioned to think about. So practice it on a daily basis. Keep a journal, your intuitive journal, and that will really show you your progression. You'll feel so connected to yourself, and it's very freeing. It's very liberating. And I also want to share with you some signs that your intuition is being developed, that you have a strong intuition, because it's hard sometimes to know, is this my intuition? Is it my mind? So number one, if you're questioning your intuition, you want to get it to a stronger point where you just feel it. You have a very good read on people. So you're not just listening to other people's words, you feel their energy. By looking into someone's eyes, you can see a lot. And my recommendation is when you meet people, just observe, just feel their energy, just feel their vibes. There's been so many times where I've met people that are in the wellness space, that are spiritual and love and light, but there's something so dark that I can't put a finger on it. And dark is not bad. It's just there's an energy that I really don't sense is for the goodness of the world. And I trust my intuition, because my intuition will always protect me from people that actually do not want what's best for the world. We all have the power to receive prophecies, to receive prophetic dreams, to channel information about people, to go into the flow is what I call it. And so really practicing going into the flow, like this space where you can tap into other realms, you're really tapped into the world, you understand things. That is when you know you have a very deep connection to your intuition. You're no longer doubting yourself. You're no longer doubting or just listening to words. You feel. It's all about feeling. And to feel, we have to connect to our bodies. And so the more you pay attention to signs and synchronicities around you, a lot of times you can get a response from the universe by just asking a question. Try this next time. When you have something you want to figure out, pose the question to the universe in the morning and see. Observe the world around you. If you just witnessed a car crash, the answer to your question is probably a no. It's probably not a good idea. And if you asked a question and you see people in love, happy family celebrations, that is a yes. So they invoke a feeling of positivity, a feeling of harmony, of inner peace. So learning to read signs is really important. And people sometimes make fun of this and they're like, oh, angel numbers, this is so stupid. I don't think so. And maybe that's my personal opinion, but I really strongly feel the connections. We are all one. So when you see someone experiencing something, don't be so quick to be like, oh, that's their life, not mine. Listen, really listen to what's going on. Listen to the birds. What song are they singing? Is it a happy song? Is it a song of warning? When we can listen, we can connect to our intuition. So try the things that make you listen. Meditation, prayer, nature, stillness, creativity. It's the receiving of information. It's the receiving of information from within, not externally. I hope you found this video helpful. Try out these tips. Try out ways to connect to your intuition. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. We are growing, and if you're a woman that cares about personal development, growth, connecting to herself, feminine power, soul connection, do subscribe. I love to hear your thoughts, hear your insights, and Share below which tips work for you. How do you strengthen your intuition? How are you challenged with your intuition? What are the things that you're struggling with when it comes to understanding if that's your intuition or not? I have so much love for everyone here that comes with great intentions. I love you, love you, love you. Bye.